Hello, YouTube fam. What a beautiful, beautiful day. How are y'all doing? I wanted to walk over there, not knowing that the sprinklers were on today. So we're going to go this way. Thank goodness for options, right? This is amazing. So, my video was cut short the other day when I was talking about my experience working for this major airline. So I just posted it as is, as it was. And so here I am recording part 2 now. Hi! You're so cute. Thanks. But I want to finish recording that message about my experience because this is basically like a calling for my fellow airline employees to get your ass on YouTube. Guys, if I would have known how much fun I would be having with this channel while I was working for this major airline, oh my goodness. I mean, we just have so much to say. For the longest, I've always said, guys, we can write a book with the things that we go through with different passengers, different situations, working in different departments, which I've had the privilege of doing, experiencing, working at the ticket counter at LaGuardia Airport for like 10 years. Then being able to transfer to the city ticket office in Manhattan, in New York City. Guys, that was like my favorite. For the longest, I was like, I think I died and I went to heaven. That was so much fun because at the airport, you get the experience of meeting a whole lot of different people, but you don't really get to connect with them on a personal level. And that's what happened at the city ticket offices, which are now officially completely closed. They closed last year, 2024. And which was actually sad because to me, the most fun I've had was while I was working at the ticket offices and where I met the most amazing human beings because I had time to connect with them and get to know them on a personal level and vice versa, them with me. Okay, working at the ticket offices in New York City, I love having the opportunity to take the Long Island Railroad from Queens into Manhattan, and it gave me an opportunity to read. I love to read. I just didn't have time popping them babies out, you know. So I had let's see, in 2000. So yeah, I already had my 3 sons by the time I got my transfer to the city ticket offices. So the opportunity of taking the train, like I got to have that experience, getting on the Long Island Railroad, taking my books along, and then the walking experience, let's say from Grand Central Station to the actual ticket offices. If I had time, instead of like taking the subway to get closer to whichever ticket office I was assigned to. That was so much fun. Getting to walk in New York City, there's like this magical energy that I got to experience before Honey came into my life, because then I really got the magical experience of the queen treatment in New York City with Honey. You know, having drivers getting picked up at LaGuardia Kennedy Airport by a driver and staying at the most beautiful hotels and exploring New York City, which I had not really explored it like that at that level, except for when I was working at the city ticket offices. And honestly, I wasn't there. I don't even think it was 2 years before I got my transfer to Miami. But that was another wonderful experience. Talking about manifesting. So not only did being a homeowner finally took place or manifested, because I knew that at the time there was no way I could afford a home in New York. It was always so expensive. And so getting my transfer at the time was like so timely, because I got my transfer in June of 2001, meaning before 9/11 happened. Because after that, then American froze all the transfers at that time. So I would not have been able to get my transfer. But not just that, guys. I tell you, when you're aligned and things are for you, it is so amazing, so uncanny, because I put in my transfer, and don't you know that the hiring manager here in Miami was actually someone that I started with back in 1989 at American Airlines, and he had a transfer from LaGuardia Airport from passenger service over to flight service, and then he became the manager at the city ticket offices here in Miami. When he found my transfer, my name, I guess, on that transfer list, I got an immediate call from Michael. I will never forget the blessings that came from that. It's, you know, God is good. God is so good, guys. Because this was someone that I had not even been in touch with, but just from having, excuse me, the experience of working together in New York, and I guess having a really good rapport. Like, what is the saying? Like, people perceive resources, something like that. That was definitely one of those. Michael, I guess, had, remembered or had good memories of me as a coworker, and he was like, "What? You want to transfer to Miami? You got it. You will not have to go through whatever interviews or whatever. I got you. You will have a choice of which office you want to work in. I have like 5 offices in the area, closest to you." And closest still meant like an hour and 50 minutes away with that morning drive. But guys, what a beautiful experience. Because while I was working at LaGuardia Airport, this is why you can never give up on your dreams. Whoops. No matter how crazy they may feel or sound. Because I thought, as soon as I found out that I guess I could say the airline, American Airlines was building the arena here, I was still working at LaGuardia Airport.